Gang. Oh! Shout out to the crew. You guys, there's so much. I'm in my cozy fit, guys. It's still till end of winter where I'm at, so I'm super comfy right now. Comfy season right now. But a lot has changed and is changing. Right now, so much is going on, fam. So really take your time, babies. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time, just relax your mind. Ooh. Take your time when it comes to this healing, gang. Like, it's no joke. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, gang. For real. There's going to be so many shadows, aspects of yourself coming to surface. Like, man, just let it, love it, breathe it, allow it, accept it, and love it, you know? Because, yeah, put those burdens up, fam, and just give yourself time and space to heal and feel and go through what it is that you need to go through right now, gang. Like, man, I can't emphasize it enough. Like, you have to experience what you're experiencing, and we can only be the guiding light to how to maneuver through what you're experiencing based off of my experiences. And so I hope, you know, these messages have been helping you guys and guiding you guys in some sort of way. You know, however it is, however it's supposed to. Walking with faith, not by sight, is really scary for a lot of people. You know, it took me some time to really believe in that and to really understand what that is, because once you take the time to yourself, isolate yourself in the most healthiest way possible, doing the self-care, you're gonna be able to have more clarity, because you don't have so many people's judgments, or you don't have so many distractions around you causing you to get all confused in what it is that you truly feel for yourself, gang. So, man, allow yourself some space and time to just fucking be, you guys. Like, on some real shit. Just fucking be so you can see. Just be so you can see. And don't feel like you gotta be at a certain place at a certain time. Your girl's 39 years old, you feel me? Oh! Shout out to my 30 babes. Looking like we're in our 20s. Yo, not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, I remember somebody asking me like, oh, how old are you? Whatever. And I was like, guess. And they're like, 22, 23. I was like, I'll take that. But you know what I mean? It takes some time for your girl to like get to the space, like emotionally, physically. Like, it's everything. It's a lifestyle. It's not a trend, gang. It's really like you gotta choose like to want to have this new life. You want to have this new way of being, this like youthful, vibrant, like just free spirit, gang. And the only way to get there is you gotta go through the fucking dirt. You gotta get it out the mud, gang, for real. It's not easy. It took me years to get to this place, and man, I can't even express to tell you guys like how fucking hard this work is. Like I said, if you know, you know. You think that you're done healing, you're not, fam. You're forever healing, and you're not gonna be 100%. And that's like the pressure that you gotta take off of yourself. You just have to accept where you're at. You have to accept where you're at with life and everything. Because when you do too much, when you're being too much, when your ego is wanting so much, when you feel like that pressure and, you know, society's fucking bullshit of everything, it causes you to like get crazy. And like, your mental health is your wealth, gang. Like, it really, it's all about that mental game, gang. So I'm feeling right now too is like, you guys are going through this transformation where I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of like stress that's happening around you. And being able to like speak your truth to yourself, you're going through your shadow, you're going through that healing of like, man, shit's just coming up to surface. So feel that, heal that, be that, breathe that. Sorry about my hair, like crazy. But as I'm burping, like, holy, work on that heart chakra too. So your root chakra and your sacral and your heart and your throat right now, gang. Look up, you know, different meditations and music, journaling. Man. Because you're the star, baby. Star power out here, you feel me? Like, you're evolving into what you're meant to be doing, how you're supposed to be evolving. You're supposed to clear out the trash, clear out the shit, to step up to the plate, and not be so much in your head and like in this crossroad of like, am I on the right path? What I was saying, that unknown feeling, man, jump in that, you guys. That is the secret. That is truly the secret. Jumping into the unknown and having faith and believing in yourself and really knowing, like, it's okay to not know what you're gonna do tomorrow in the next 10 years, 5 years. As long as you have some sort of foundation and understanding of just allowing and letting things be where they're at, you guys, like, that's what's going to make you more free, and that's what's going to free up space within yourself to allow all this beautiful abundance to like come in and to be clear on who you are and what you're meant to be doing. So really taking that time, you guys, and getting out of that mental clutter right now is your guys' energy. You're really caught up in like, how do I evolve into what I'm doing? Who am I? What am I supposed to be doing? I see it, I feel it. You could be getting like dreams, and you're seeing signs and synchronicities that maybe are what I call like bigger, that are being like thrown at you. And so that could be a little like intimidating and scary of like, fuck, I see it, but like my ego's like, I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? However that resonates for you. But don't overanalyze your process. Flow and just accept your process. If you're feeling like shit and you're down and out, feeling like you're down and out on your luck, your manifestations, you're not, gang. It's just you are clearing out like past traumas and like old contracts, even from like past life, my hair, even like past life shit, you know? So take your time, really take your time. It's okay to not know what direction you're meant to be going right now. In time, you'll figure that out, as many times as you take for yourself to just like slow down and just chill and just heal, feel, journal, meditate. I was gonna say something else. That's crazy. No. Sexual healing, you feel me? And that's what's gonna give you the confidence for yourself and knowing like which way you're meant to be going. And just take your days easy, gang, day by day. So this is your guys' overall energy right now. Healing heart right now. Gang, Love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody for being right here with your girl. We're at the tail end of Cappy season, falling into Aquarius season. So really, really understand these shifts and these times, and, you know, like, watch what you're listening to and paying attention to when it comes to all the media shit, gang. Like, understand that it's ways and forms to cause us to react in low vibrational ways. So when you are watching like the news and everything, take it with a grain of salt, because if it's not truly affecting you in this present moment right now, where, you know, people are knocking on your door, knocking it down, and, you know, pulling you out of like whatever shit, like, it doesn't exist is what I'm really trying to say. So watch what you're watching is what I'm hearing, especially with all the shit that's happening in the world right now. It's crazy. There's so much shit. So take everything with a grain of salt right now, gang. So what's the block for you guys right now? Besides being mentally in your head, yeah, feeling like you can't, as I was saying earlier, like you can't manifest, or you feel like you can't move forward in what it is that you're wanting to do, or you're in this contemplative place of like, how do I get to my new chapter? How do I get to this abundance? You're really in your mind of like, I don't know how to move forward into this next chapter of my life. That emotional well-being foundation for yourself, you're unsure, and that's okay. That's okay. But at the very least, you're able to see that, okay, I'm stuck in this area of my life, but that doesn't mean I need to just be stuck there. It's being proactive in those moments and times of you're feeling uncertain, and just allowing, as I was saying earlier, allowing that space and time, and understand that area of yourself. Like, why do I feel stuck? Ask yourself, question everything. Question everything. Everything. If you're not questioning everything, gang, you're not going deep. You're not going deeper into yourself. Oh, feeling anxious. So that anxiety, it's like, do what you need to slow down and unplug. Yeah, so how to move forward is like really nurturing yourself, fam. Really, and especially when it comes to your finances right now, nurture the space and aspect of yourself. You could be having some money problems, and that's fine. You got to understand, you know, the flows of how money comes in and comes out, and those risks and things, and how you're doing your money. Give yourself some time to understand what's going on, but really pour into you, really nourish yourself, especially in your finances right now. So your time, your money, your energy, the people that you're investing in, look at that. Is that going to bring you this fulfillment, this wish fulfillment that you want in your life, this new chapter that you want in your life? Really question and sit with those questions and see how it's affecting you emotionally. Your body is going to tell you everything, gang. If you're feeling nervous and like anxious around certain individuals, there's a reason. It's because you're not confident or comfortable with these people. And so you got to question and understand why that is. And then you can move forward from that space of, okay, well, my time and money is being drained when I'm going out and when I'm around these specific individuals, or when I'm putting my time and effort into this career or this job, or however that resonates for you. You're going to understand when you take a step back and give yourself that perspective of like, damn, what if it's not me? What if it's just my environment? What if it's just the people I'm involving myself around? So this is how you're going to be able to move forward, is really questioning and really diving into that depth of yourself, to really looking at how and where I need to put my money towards right now. Because you're really feeling anxious and in your mind about what you want to do. Yeah, look, that's what I was saying. Like, you're really in the space of like, I don't know which way to go. And again, it could be, you know, in your job, in a relationship, however this resonates for you guys. But you're in this like, I don't know what to do feeling. I don't know which way to go. So sit with that and like really sit with that right now, you guys. Yeah, there could be just a lot of like conflicts around the people, individuals, whatever. There's a lot of like, you're feeling like you have to put your foot down when it comes to, or defend yourself when it comes to your career, your job, your position in life, and your family dynamic and the friendships and everything. You're going through this big transformation that's causing you to shake up everything, you know, and that's fine. We have to get to that space. Look at it as like a game. It's like we're going into different levels of our existence, of our evolution of our life. And so you just have to accept your process. We all have different processes. We all have different ways of how we're going through what we're going through. So you just have to take the initiative for yourself and like really giving to yourself and really understanding like, why am I going through these cycles, and like, what is it that I have to do, and really dive into like you, gang, is what I'm hearing and feeling. Man, work on that throat chakra, because I'm feeling like jittery and shaky in your guys' energy right now. Yeah, you're really having to stand, like, again, with wherever you're putting your money now and your focus. You're feeling like it's going to bring you justice. It's going to bring you everything that you already know that you want. So go with that. And really stand your ground, and don't be so caught up in your mind about it, because again, you're getting these signs and synchronicities, your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. It's telling you which way to go. So don't. That unknown feeling is causing you to be afraid of this movement, of this forward movement that you know you're supposed to be headed towards. Again, where you're putting your time and money, where you're deciding on, now this is where I want to. You're making that judgment for yourself, and it's making you feel uneasy, and it's causing the people around you to feel uneasy, and you're feeling like, as I was saying, you have to put your foot down, because it's causing the people around you to feel even uncertain for you. So you're giving your power away to these individuals or whoever, or the belief systems that you have, and you're seeing that it's restructuring you right now. So you're shifting, and that's okay. You're meant to. Not everybody's supposed to shift with you, gang. You are meant to be doing something totally different than everybody else that you have around you right now. So that can make you feel, you know, a little like, man, but I came up with these people, but I put so much time and money and energy into, you know, these people, but I see that I have to shift, I have to move different. And I'm starting to understand that I can't bring these people with me, and you're not meant to, gang, because you're making way for the new friendships, the new network, your soul tribe, your real family that you're supposed to be doing this work with in this lifetime, in this next season of your life, in this next level that you're going towards. So you really have to make that decision for yourself and really stand your ground. Yeah, because look, you're making way, gang. You're making way for that new chapter in your life. 10 Ten of Pentacles, that wish fulfillment, happy home, happy life, happy husband, wife, that foundation that you are already dreaming of and manifesting and wanting. So you know what it is that you need to do, and it's going to make people upset about your decisions, and that's okay, gang. Like, just let people be where they're at, even when it's family and shit, you know. Unfortunately, like, that's just what it is, and that's just what happens, and that's just what is happening, because we're shifting and evolving, and we're being called to do something bigger and better for ourselves, so that we can be that and inspire the people around us eventually. Especially if they don't get it now, they're gonna get it in time, and when that time and space comes, you're not gonna be there. And you got to really sit with that and like have confidence in that, because you got to know how to do what it is that you're doing on your own. It's you, yourself, God, the universe, whoever you pray to and connect with. You're not alone. You're not in this on your own. You're meant to be where you're at. And so having this understanding and confidence and knowing within yourself is going to help you to make the movements forward. Yeah, look at saying you're going to get into a position where you're like, my cutoff game is tight. It's sharp. My cutoff game is sharp, because I need to continue to reestablish my boundaries, my finances, and redo what it is that I need to do. Moving forward into the future, you're gonna get into that position of your cutoff game is gonna be so sharp and so focused, because it's gonna get you to this position that you want to be, this beautiful foundation of making that abundance with your new partner, with your soul tribe, with the new people that you're meant to be connecting with. You're gonna get into that position into the future. So taking this time to really just dive deep into what it is that you're feeling and with yourself right now. So it's a lot of self-mastery that's happening around you right now. So allow this space. Yeah, so don't be so There's a healthy isolation to do with yourself. There's healthy ways to do that, as I was saying. Like, you can, when you're going through these transformations and you're feeling like you're stuck and like you don't have people to support what it is that you're doing, when you're in these transitions, you got to understand that it's okay. And so moving forward into the future, the advice is to don't feel hung up about these movements, this shift, this big transition that you're going through. And don't be so caught up in this depression, this anxiety, this isolation, to where you're diving too far into that space, that isolated space of yourself, to where it's just bringing you down to the point that it's just really bringing you down to creating this mental fuckery in your mind of like, well, why should I even be here type of shit. So know how to be in the space with love. Know how to be in the space of it's okay to feel like I don't know which way to go right now. When you get into those positions, gang, in your life, like I was saying, you really have to take yourself away from everything, everybody. No, saying no to anything and everything, your habits, the friendships, your whoever and whatever is causing you to be so caught up, creating this anxiety in your mind. Those moments in your life, you have to catch yourself. You have to be able to catch yourself to know that it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to just be and breathe, as I was saying at the beginning of like, it's okay to be in this fucked up situation. So how do I get out of this? You have to give love to yourself. You have to breathe that confidence within yourself. You have to give that to yourself. Nobody else is going to be able to do that for you. So you really have to be mentally strong in your mind to know like, fuck, okay, I got this. It's okay that I'm feeling depressed. It's okay that I'm feeling like shit, like nothing's going right for me. Feel that, love that shadow side of you. But don't stay so caught up in that space to where you're just stuck there. Know how to move out of that. Know how to get out of that. Again, taking yourself away from everybody and everything. It's okay to say no to everything and everybody. You're not, even if you feel like it's hurting people's feelings, that's fine. Because truly and honestly, if people support what you're doing and how you're doing things, they're not going to take offense to you taking a step back and loving on yourself and disappearing for weeks or months or whatever, because people are going to understand that you're going through your life, you're going through your shit, you're going through your healing the way that you got to, so that you can come back better, a better version of yourself. So if people are taking offense to your healing methods or how you're doing your transition into this next phase of your life, gang, look at that. And so that's going to show you like, damn, these people really aren't supporting me and how I want to do my life. And that's okay. You guys, always show up with love. Always show up with just knowing that, hey, it's okay. I can move forward on my own, and I'm meant to right now because I'm making way for the new tribe to come into my life, gang. So don't isolate to the point where it's causing you to create crazy and wild scenarios in your mind about like, fuck, fuck all this. Catch yourself in those moments, fam, because that's the low vibrational energies and entities that cause you to stay low. So is that where you want to be? Obviously not. You want to do better and be better and have more love. So give yourself more love. Give yourself more time. Don't feel like you got to rush everything. Don't feel like you got to meet people's standards. You got to meet your own standards. And if you don't know what your standards are, fam, you got to sit with that and create that and build that. You are the alchemist and the magician of your lives. So create your world, fam, because you creating your world is going to give you so much freedom, and you're going to see so much clearer and better, and you're going to be in such a positive place in your life of being like, fuck, I can just do this on my own until I don't have to. But until then, you have to do it on your own. And that's okay. So really understand, like, it's okay to be on your own. Get to know that side of you. Get to know that aspect of you. You're going to go through your highs and lows, but you got to know how to pick yourself back up from the mud, gang. You got to get yourself out of the mud. You got to get your business out of the mud. And when you get to that point where you can get yourself out of the mud, where you can get everything, your career and everything else out of the mud, woo, baby, that's freedom. That success, that feeling, fuck, I can't even I can't even express, like, you get to you get to the space, getting a little emotional, guys, sorry. Because your girl, if you know, you feel me? If you know, you get to this space of your life of just like, fuck, I did it. And so that's going to do one or two things for you. It's either going to keep you complacent to where you're just like, okay, I'm comfortable, I'm right here. Or it's going to fuel you to being like, fuck, if I can do that, I can do anything. And nothing's going to scare you. Nothing's going to make you feel like you're stuck, because you've already mastered yourself. You already mastered all this shadow shit, all the judgments, all the fucking missed opportunities, everything. once you are able to get into that next chapter of your life, into the next transition of like where you're supposed to be going, after all that hardship, after all that pain, after all that struggle, after all that bullshit, fam, you're gonna be so free in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your spirit, and you're just gonna be like, man, what else? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that's gonna pull me down anymore, because I already found myself. I already got myself out of what I needed to get out of. And that right there, gang, that is, ooh, that's this. That's your happiness. That's your abundance. That's where it's going to get you to where you're supposed to be going. So fam, ooh, that's deep. That's heavy. I get it. I get it. Your girl gets it. It's taken years to get to where I'm at emotionally, physically, spiritually. So the beginning stages are always the shittiest stages, gang. But you gotta go through it. You gotta go through that hardship. You gotta understand why you're going through that. Yeah, look, because as soon as you clear it out, fam, look how fast this abundance is gonna come into your life, gang. It's just gonna, the floodgates are gonna come open, and your finances are going to get up. They're going to get back into that stability, that financial stability that you want. So you just got to continue to do this shadow work. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's scary. It's all these crazy things that we create in our mind that aren't of this present moment. You feel me? So really taking this time step by step, just day by day, to understand like which way I'm going, why I got to do what I got to do. And you got to put in that work, because no one else is going to do it for you, clearly. So when you get to that space within yourself and that confidence within yourself that I got me, ooh, nothing's going to stop you. You're going to feel free, and like you're not going to be afraid of anything. If you've already experienced so much trauma, so much like life and death shit and like all that, man, you're going to get to a space in your well-being and your whole being of just like, nothing's going to faze me anymore, because I've already felt and seen and done everything. So it's easy for me to maneuver into leaving shit behind the way I'm supposed to be leaving it behind. You're not going to take offense to it. You're not going to take it personal. People around you are going to take it personal because they're stuck at where they're stuck at. And so, like I was saying earlier, if people aren't supporting how you're moving and grooving with life, it's because that's not your people. And so you're in that space of seeing that. And again, that can be causing you to feel, heartbroken, depressed, and like all these things that are being created in your mind of like that shadow shit, and that's fine. You just gotta work through that. Sit with that. Figure out what it is that you need to do through this transition, because look, there's going to be so many offers coming in as soon as you clear this. There's going to be this love that you're wanting in a relationship, or even just in networking with people. That reciprocity of that give and take, that equal give and take, you're going to receive that better and healthier is what I'm hearing. And you're going to know why, oh shit, that's why I had to go through that. Oh shit, that's why I had to leave these people behind. That's why I had to step forward for myself, because there's other people that are on the same vibration as me that I didn't think existed. But we exist, gang, because there's a lot of us that are doing this work out here. And we may not be in the physical with each other, but we're out here spiritually evolving. And that's this whole point, gang. It's a spiritual thing. And the material thing comes with it. But it's going to be harder in the sense that you're going to have to decipher the material things that are being given to you, that are being presented to you on your path. And so you got to know how to maneuver with it and understand, like, why are these things in my life? Because if it's not giving this to me, if it's not that reciprocity, then I can leave it behind, and that's fine. So you're going to be able to know how to move with the material things in this 3D realm. Once you get into that spiritual space within yourself of understanding who you are, what you went through, why you're going through what you're going through, so that you can get to where you're meant to be getting to. Gang. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. Look, that network of people, I'm saying, clear out the closet, fam. Getting rid of all the old shit, all the old energy of shit around you, all the old clothes, socks, jaws, all of that. Everything that you know is just like stuck energy. You don't realize, like, the shit that you wear, that you've been having for years, is still energy from the past. So refreshing your whole wardrobe if you can. Dope, do it. Donating all the clothes, recycling a lot of shit. You'd be surprised too, you know, that's energy that you're giving to the families that don't have shit. And so do you really need that jacket that's been sitting there for the past year that you haven't even worn? Those shoes, all those little, you know, material things. You gotta, like, move that energy, move it around, so that you can clear your energy and your aura. So really taking this time to refresh everything around you, especially now that we're into this new year. Reset, refocus, and redo everything. Your hair, your look, get into the things that you want to get into. Whatever, all these hobbies that you know, put in the back burner, all these projects that you put in the back burner, look at them again. Get inspired, re-inspire yourself. But again, you have to take that initiative for yourself to get to where you want to get to that space of being happy again, being in that childlike energy of, like, man, I don't give a shit, but I give a shit in the sense of, like, it's a grounded, I don't give a shit. Let me see what happens. Let me jump into this unknown, this new version of myself, so that I can live again, so that I can breathe again, so I can be inspired by life again. You feel me? And be in love again with just myself. And I can share that with somebody else that I know now, and I've seen from the past experiences that I've gone through. I can now see what I do want into the future and what I know I deserve, because now I know who I am and what I deserve and what I love and what I don't love. So having that contrast and getting back into that page of wand of getting, you know, that passionate, fiery space of yourself, being that student of life and having that passion for yourself again, gang. You deserve it. We all deserve this. We all deserve to experience this beautiful abundance in our lives in this lifetime and into the many next lifetime, gang. So do your best, you know, when you're going through these transitions and these phases of your lives, and give yourself that space and that clarity so that you can see how to move forward into the next chapters of your life and really stand firm in your King of Cups, or King of, for sure, in your King of Cups, in your Queen of Swords or your King of Swords energy of cutting off all the bullshit and distraction that you know has been holding you back. People, places, things, addictions, that mindset that you know has been holding you back, and give yourself this space and this love again, is what I'm hearing and feeling, gang. Ooh, my mind. Look, really, really, really trust yourself. Really trust yourself and really know that your intuition is telling you everything. Everything, gang. That's that spiritual work, that spiritual warrior of understanding that, like I was saying earlier, like, I got me, regardless if it feels crazy and shitty and the unknown and all these wild and crazy shit that's happening in my 3D reality. But spiritually, I got me, and I know I can move in the directions that I need to move through and with based off of what I know and feel for myself. My heart, my mind, my body, and spirit is telling me I gotta go this way. I gotta do it this way. I gotta believe in myself. I gotta believe in God, my ancestors, the universe, whoever I pray to. God got me. You feel me? When you get into that confidence within yourself, gang, your intuition is gonna be on point, and you're gonna follow that all the time. All the time. So give yourself that space, gang. Ooh. So fam, that's the message for you. Look, again, here's that Two of Cups. That Two of Cups coming up again. To receive this new chapter within yourself, to connect with the right people that you're meant to be connecting with. Because whoever's around you, whatever crew or friends, family, all that shit, they're keeping you back from where you're meant to be going. So make room, make space, do what it is that you need to do. The spiritual cleanse, gang. Taking your weekly spiritual baths, getting out into nature, finding that regimen, finding those habits that are going to keep you on the high vibes, gang. Ooh! So I'm gonna leave that right here, family. Love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for being right here. I'm gonna try and get some more of these readings out for you guys, so that I have more space. I'm trying to clear out more space to be able to be right here with you guys and share this love, knowledge, wisdom with you guys. So I love and appreciate all you guys for being right here. Rocking with your girl. We out here, gang. My crew, my fam. I love and appreciate all you guys. So also, be sure to catch some of the shorts too. I'm going to be posting more on there as well, because I was posting on TikTok, doing a lot of the shorts. So after this, I'll be posting some shorts to dive into like relationship stuff and see what's going to come up. But in the meantime, in between time, gang, take care of yourselves, for real. Stay grounded, stay focused, stay in your knowing, stay confident, and understand that you're where you're meant to be, regardless of your situation. You have to experience and go through that challenge, because that's what's going to bring you victory, because you're going to learn from that lesson, gang. We're constantly healing, we're constantly growing, we're constantly learning. So until you are in that knowing and understanding that it's okay to be where you're at, it's easy for you to maneuver and make those moves into the future, fam. So I love and appreciate all you guys. Love, like, share, subscribe again if you haven't already, fam. And continue to check out the community section too. I'm posting up a lot of stuff, staying up to date with you guys over there too. Awesome, guys. I love and appreciate you. Peace and so much love.